Hello everybody, I am Sammy15, the Dragon Team here today. Welcome to Pokemon TCG Online Mad Dragon Tuesday. Today for Mad Dragon Tuesday, I have to admit something. I don't really have too many card dragons from the new set. I actually have very few from the new set. That's because all the packs I've been getting have been going to, well, making new, more playable decks I've been trying to make, you know? Bronzong and Zekiels. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, so I really haven't had that time to do stuff for Mad Dragon Tuesday. And I apologize for that. You know, if maybe it was a better player to get more packs. If we get more packs, I would be able to get more stuff. So that's been motivation for me to do well. I haven't really been doing. I've been doing decent, but I haven't topped 4 of the league challenges I've been going to. I haven't done enough so I can get packs and get codes for you guys. So that's a bit of a downer. So once again, feel free to donate me. It's in my info thing. So if you give me your newest set, the packs from the set, they will go directly towards funding for Mad Dragon Tuesday. But But if you don't want to, that is perfectly and totally fine. Not pressuring you to it. You don't feel guilty for doing it. So I'm gonna click as we always do on Mad Dragon Tuesday. We pick the dragon type and we just pick random. That's what we do for the deck wizard part. And it seems like we have a bit more of a focus. 3 different types. We have Cresselia, Mewtwo. Yeah, let's see. We have a 2/2/2 Flygon line with the Rainbow Shower, which is fine. I'm probably not going to use it as an attacker. Usually it doesn't do. It's not a horrible attacker, honestly. So may use that. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be using Dragleech as an attacker. Unless, of course... Oh. Okay, this just makes Dragleech completely, totally useless without lasers. Seriously, there's no lasers in the deck. That is dumb. We have Training Center, which isn't horrible. You know what? I'm gonna make a few changes, darn it. Let's put in Muscle Band. Tired of getting horrible stuff. Put in Muscle Band. I know I'm cheating. I don't care. Full heal. And then 2 laser. Now people are going, wait a minute, you're doing it wrong. You should just do it raw. No, I don't care. Boo. Yeah, I'm not even gonna use it to attack. So I'm gonna up the count to 5 each. Actually, I'm not even gonna be attacking too much. I really don't need too many psychic energy. So it's gonna go to Nope. That's what we're doing. I'm going to save it as Mad Dragon Tuesday Deck Wizard. What is this, number 10? Yeah, I think number 10. Alright. Random battle, ranked battle, standard, MW10. Alright, let's get right into it. Have some fun. And I don't expect to do well with this deck. But we'll try, darn it. We'll try. We're going first, which is always an improvement. We're starting with a Venusian. That's not horrible. Touch of fighting energy and pass. Opponent probably is going, what is my opponent even playing? Of course, my opponent has Hypnotoxic Laser in hand because I don't have a Grass Energy in hand. Even though I think it's the most I play in the deck, my opponent decides to end me, which I'm very thankful for. I have Shauna, but I don't have many of those. Get Hypnotoxic Laser of my own. Opponent decides to retreat to the Mewtwo, which I think might actually be the wise choice. I get 10 damage, and I'm probably gonna stay asleep, but doesn't matter. He just gives a nice 10 damage for my opponent. My opponent, that's probably what my opponent was looking for. I get 2 Skrelp. I'm just gonna put it down. I don't attack with it, so I'm not even gonna get Grass Energy out of the deck. I'm just gonna hit for 50. That's all I'm gonna do there. Any damage I can get right now is just nice. Opponent decides to hit for 80. Let's see. Treat. And the Animal Slash. Get an energy. Just so I can have this as a retreater. That's all I'm doing with it. That's all I am doing with this. I'm just going to retreat. Hit me for another 80. That's a knockout. Which I'm not very fond of. If I would have got a Dragon Legion, that would have been nice. But I did not, which is sad. I can't even use Spit Poison here. I'm just going to try to put my opponent to sleep. Of course I don't. It sucks. Opponent's going to take another knockout. You know, I really need to get something here. In case you guys haven't yet to notice, Deck Wizard is horrible. They have yet to make the Deck Wizard any kind of good. Seriously, the Nick is just horrible. He's apparently like one of the best players in the game. He's apparently like the Jason Kaczynski, and like of the thing, you know, which is saying a lot, but like of that, no, not really. He's the best of the worst. There's Shauna here. That's nice. Get this. Opponent now cannot retreat, which is nice. It doesn't really do much. All it does is make sure my opponent can't retreat, which is kind of nice, but it doesn't really provide too much of anything. It's just more of an annoyance for my opponent. Opponent's gonna Ultra Ball for maybe Trubbish. No, my opponent's gonna get Jirachi, probably for a Sycamore or a Colress. I doubt my opponent will get an N. Want to get an N here. Maybe a Skyla, honestly. Skyla for a switch actually would. Well, Colress, yeah. Opponent gets a Colress, gets it for 5. Probably trying to hope for a switch here. I would probably want to get a switch so I can get to a Dark Red. Opponent gets a Muscle Band, gets for 60. Alright. I'll get my own Mewtwo in play. Though I'm going to attach the Psychic Energy to the Virizion. That Mewtwo will be going down. My opponent is really trying to get a switch, I'm probably guessing. Looks like we might get a knockout here. One takes 10 damage in between turn. And that knockout will be nice. And we'll slash. Give the 2 Grass Energy onto the Mewtwo. And Poison knocks it out. Now, our opponent has a very big Evil Tall there in the active, which is not good for my opponent. My opponent will be able to knock out 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Opponent's probably going to put one to the bench, I would assume. Oh, my opponent just took his last two prizes. Never mind. Thought I had more things to go than I thought. Oh. I thought I'm so ready. I forgot about that. I think the right play was to power up the Mewtwo and knock out the thing and hopefully maybe get escape rope, but oh well. Oh well. Huh. Actually, let's play another game, darn it. That was we took a EX knockout. I'm proud alone on that. Have yet to ever get a win with any Mad Dragon Tuesday a deck was your deck, so yeah, that sucks. But I'm confident I will maybe do it this time or next time. The time after that. My opponent's taking a long time to decide whether or not she wants to put heads or tails. Apparently, it's like a paradox question for her or something. I don't know. Maybe she was like preoccupied. Maybe like she was like filing her nails or something. I don't know. Alright, my opponent starts with Lugia, which actually is not something I want to start with. One decides Juniper, Plasma, decides Maintenance, and Pass. Alright, that seems a fair strategy. I'm going to put down this so I don't draw into it. I'm going to draw the energy down. And speaking of energy, I just want to point out that I find it very vexing if they don't give you, that they really don't give you any special energy in Deck Wizard decks. That's something I really don't understand. That's really something that just makes Deck Wizard decks really horrible. The fact they don't give you any special energy. You know, just my opponent got a trump card. Probably not something my opponent wanted to see. I don't know. Opponent's gonna end here, maybe try to get everything she needs. Opponent's gonna get another thing down. He hits me for 140. Let's see. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Let's see, 100, 120. That does not do it. My opponent's starting turn 1 actually does hurt me so much. Hurts me a lot more than you would think. You know, I'm just gonna do damage though. You know, that's all I really can hope there. Try to get maybe a sacrificial pawn. I don't. I'm just gonna have to poison. Hopefully, it stays asleep or something. It does stay. It does go to sleep. Now I just hope it stays asleep. That would be nice if it did that, you know. And it stays asleep. Woo! I need this so badly. I just want to point out. Oh my god, my opponent is trying to get me to go for the switch. My opponent's just like begging for a switch. Hopefully my opponent just whiffed on it. One's gonna Ultra Ball for Lugia. Probably gonna want to power up that Lugia. Probably gonna get another Plasma. Opponent's gonna go, alright. I see what you doing. What my opponent can do? Just pass. My opponent plays Maintenance, which I really think is not a good card. I think it's a pretty bad card, to be honest. I question my opponent. I really do question my opponent powering up the Deoxys, especially a weakened one. I'm just gonna promote my own. Once my Mewtwo gets out, I'm gonna put my Deoxys, Mewtwo. So if my opponent just keeps making these questionable plays, then I think I'm in decent shape. My opponent doesn't get any more plasma energy. My opponent gets a DCE muscle band. That's nice for her. My opponent hits me for 180, 2040. Right now, me and my opponent are just exchanging knockouts, which is honestly the only thing you really think you can do in this matchup. I'm trying to figure out what I want to get here. Shauna for a Skyla. That's really the only thing I can think of. And I'm going to X-Ball for the knockout, and hope that my opponent can't really respond, or can't respond right away. It would really suck if my opponent was able to respond right away, though I don't think that's the case. Opponent's going to end me. That's fine. I'm not playing a competitive deck at all. So the fact that I'm doing well at all against a T-Plasma deck does actually shock me. It really does. I'm going to Skyla for... Shauna. I just need energy. I don't have any energy search from this deck, which stinks. Hitting for 100. That's nice. My opponent wouldn't even be able to retreat, which my opponent can retreat, actually. I can't retreat. That's the weird thing. Opponent's going to Juniper. My opponent's just, like, blowing through her deck, and if I just survive a few more turns, I think I got this. My opponent has to retreat, otherwise that is game. So my opponent's going to switch. And now my opponent has that stupid block. And actually, my opponent just gives up. You hear this, you heard it here first. This deck beat a Plasma deck. A Speed Plasma deck. This deck beat a Speed Plasma deck. I am not kidding you. I just Mewtwo my way to victory though, so it just goes to show how good Mewtwo is. Just kept using Mewtwo. This deck is actually completely totally horrible. Don't even try playing this list just because I beat a Plasma with it. I got extremely lucky, and that's all there is to it. If anything, this proves that Mewtwo is really freaking good. Just if you have like a random star deck, just put Mewtwo in, and you might a few Mewtwo in it, you might actually do somewhat decent. Just because Mewtwo is just that good. But anyway, I am semi-15 the Dragon Tamer, even though we didn't get to show off too many dragons in this video. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. So please like, subscribe, and all that silly stuff, and I will hopefully see you guys next time.